What's going on, people? Welcome back to another episode of The Build Up. Make sure to like, share, subscribe on your way in. Just helps us continue to make great content for all of you guys. And we have a very special episode for you today. Obviously, based on the news, you know what we're going to be talking about. Erik Ten Hag has been sacked by Manchester United. Ruud van Nistelrooy is taking over as interim for a few games, and there has been some other breaking news about the possible manager to take over from Erik Ten Hag, Ruben Amorim from Sporting. So we're going to get into all of that, the fallout from Erik Ten Hag's sacking, what led up to it, what went wrong, and how do we move forward. Just because he's been sacked doesn't mean that all our problems are solved, right? We still have a lot of dead weight to clear out in the squad, a lot of issues that need to be solved, morale issues in the squad. So we're going to get into everything, but appreciate everyone joining. Hassan, Abu, reactions to the news. How are you guys doing?
My reaction was excitement, which kind of wore off, thinking what we're going to do next. Because obviously, his time was over. Everyone saw that. It's been months coming. But when the news came, I was very joyful. I even hit a PR in the gym on dumbbell inclines. That's how happy I was. But since it's kind of worn down a bit, I feel like, we don't know what we're going to get. This Amorim, I feel like if we did want him, why didn't we get him in the summer? Like when we were sounding out all them replacements, Tuchel, Ken and all these lot. But yeah, just looking forward now, seeing what it brings.
Bruv, Ten Haram is now gone. Ten Haram is now gone. I had to put on the blazer. I had to. You see this? You see this? You see this? You see this? I had to listen. I had to wear a funeral to my biggest. I had to wear a suit to my biggest ops funeral. He deserved this. Dallo, I'm happy. Miss more open goals, mate. I'm grateful. Garnacho, thank you for missing that sitter. Thank you. VAR, thank you. You screwed us over, but guess what? Long-term gains, bro. You get me? Long-term gains, he's gone. When I heard about it, I thought I was dreaming. I thought I was in Disneyland. I was like, no way. And then I didn't care who we got in, as long as we win. As long as he's gone, that's all that matters.
Did you get that suit out just for the episode?
Your mom walk in on you in a suit. She's probably like, "What are you doing, bro?"
Get dry cleaned.
This is a celebration.
Did you wear that to work?
Even my dad's like, "What are you wearing?" I told him it's a funeral, bro. My biggest ops funeral. You see how well I done the tie. As well. Listen, it's a joyous day. It's a joyous day, boys. Joyous.
No, it's on one hand, obviously, you never want to see a guy lose his job, right? It's tough, from a human being perspective, but for the club's perspective, it is definitely a joyous day. We needed change. It was, as Hassan said, it was a long time coming. Should have been sacked a long time ago, for being honest. But we're here now, and I don't really know much about Ruben Amorim, to be honest. Like, I haven't really watched. I can't say I was watching Sporting week in and week out, or I'm an expert on 3-4-3 or whatever, the system that he plays. But I was basically at work all day and went to the gym, and then I came back, and it's like it's like a done deal now, or that's what it seems like. I can't say I'm like overwhelmed, like super excited by the prospect of him, but like I don't really know that much about him. But what was your guys' reaction to that news?
I tweeted last year that Amorim was on the list. This was December 2023. So, and now it's nearly November 2024. So, and that was the list that INEOS had out as well. They didn't do the takeover yet, and they already had replacements. So, I think it has been a sort of mess. I don't know if you look at the manager situation, it's something they've not handled properly. Because if you've got all those replacements, you interview all the people in the summer, then you get your replacement, a few weeks into, after the international break finishes. You could have done it then as well. I don't know. I feel like it's messy, but Amorim, I've watched him, especially when I was looking at Ugarte 2 seasons ago. I'm just gonna burst Abu's bubble. He does use a 3-1-6 build-up structure, but the good news is he likes to commit players deep, and he likes short passing, and he uses a false 9. It's sort of a more, possession-based approach, but the fluidity is still there. He uses wing backs, which we'll get onto obviously. But if you look at our wingers and you look at our fullbacks, I'm not sure if it's a fit, but we're gonna have to wait and see.
Talking about fits, man, we said you appreciate the fit, bro. You appreciate the fit.
I respect the commitment, but the jersey with the blazer and the ties,
Listen,
it leaves a little bit to be desired.
listen, matching. So it's all about drip, man. If you get it, you get it. The man to get it. Listen, Ruben, whenever you speak, you sound like Cristiano Ronaldo. That's all I know of you, bro. And how you knocked out Arsenal in the Europa League a few years ago, was it the Champions League a few years ago? That's all I know about you, bro.
Yeah.
Europa League. That's all I know about you. You have a winning record against Arteta. That's all I care. And Liverpool wanted you in the summer. City wanted you to replace Pep. Is what if you believe the reports. And listen, if you're good enough for Liverpool and City, you're good enough for me, my friend. This 3-1-6 business ain't gonna cut it though. You got to learn to switch it up. And the wing backs, brother, you have like one fit fullback. We don't have no fit fullbacks, barely one. But still, this is how much darkness I had. You could have hired bloody no one from the Chinese Super League, and I would have been gassed. I would have been happy. But Ruben, young manager, has won a lot of Sporting. The first title in about 12, 13 years, I think, or something like that, a long time essentially. Yeah, he's gonna get the best out of Ugarte. I'm not sure what that even looks like, but yeah, seems like a young, exciting manager gonna try and still a system to get the best out of our players. And yeah, it's just honestly, I don't know what to expect, but hope is better than the PTSD I have to live with every week as Ten Hag is my manager. So you know what, I'm all in for it. Just the only thing I'm annoyed by, why did you do this in the summer? The writing was on the wall. It shows, it just proves that the only reason they kept him is because of the FA Cup final, and that is a really, really, really big red flag that you kept someone in because of one result. That were like a month and a half in, you decided to sack him already because of poor results. The results were poor before you even came, and this should have been done before the last international break. So I'm not really happy with INEOS. It should have been done in the summer, but let's just see where it goes.
Yeah, I think the briefs that came out today were that they wanted to give him a chance under the new sporting structure, basically, and that the results and the performances just didn't warrant any more time, which I can understand. I think the FA Cup definitely helped. Don't get me wrong. If he lost that game, I think he would have for sure been out. But I don't think it was just the FA Cup, but I think it helps. But I think they were just trying to give him. I mean, he got way too much time. But regardless, they made the right decision, and hopefully, this next one that they make is critical. It's so critical because we can't do another 2-3 years of trying to figure it out. Is he the right guy? Is he the wrong guy? It needs to be someone with a solid plan, someone that can communicate. How's his English? Is it good or
There's a
no?
video of him speaking.
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay, that makes a big difference because I still can't understand what Erik Ten Hag is saying after 3 years.
Listen, if I had to hear one more or
Bro, no more press conferences, no more bullshit,
listen,
bro. Oh my god.
the number one reason I hated Ten Hag, actually, there's a lot of reasons, but the number one reason was the post. The man denied to be lost against Tottenham. He just basically
But
denied
he's
it.
like, I ignored it.
He's
I
like,
literally
didn't
ignored it.
Didn't happen. 3-0. Didn't happen because he got a red card. Sorry, excuse me. It just didn't happen.
The thing is with Amorim is they've scored 30 goals in the league and they've conceded 2. So and bring that heat.
It's the Portuguese league though. Come on,
It's
like,
the Portuguese league.
what
Yeah.
are we doing?
And
Erik Ten Hag's Ajax, they won a
Erik
The
Ten
million.
Hag-
Portuguese league,
But-
is a much higher quality than the Dutch league. Much
Erik
higher
Ten-
quality than the Dutch league.
But Erik Ten Hag's Ajax, was it
Okay,
2
I don't
years
know
ago?
about much.
2 years ago, they battered Sporting. And when you said if you're good enough for City and Liverpool, who was City's replacement for Pep 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
Well, it
You know,
was
we might
Emery.
just- it was Ten Hag. The reports from quite a lot of English sources were saying. that they
Listen,
went Ten Hag.
they
So
no
it
listen.
might just be a bait.
No, listen,
Don't
listen. They duped us with Sanchez. They duped us with Maguire. They tried to dupe us with Ten Hag. It worked 3 times. That's all it was. They were really in for him. You know, look what's happening now. They wanted this guy. We got him. We grabbed the CEO. We're grabbing the chain. They can't do nothing about it. We're grabbing the chain. I say that, but the players going to Ballon d'Or right now. But you know what? I digress. We're grabbing the chain slowly but surely.
We've got a lot of players to worry about. On the wingers topic, what do you think happens with, firstly, Garnacho? You know,
So he plays he doesn't play with wingers or what?
the thing is, his front three, so he's a 3-4-3, and his front three are usually inside forwards. So one of them will support the striker, and one of them will sort of support the midfielder or the wing back, and drop deeper. So, and I don't see Garnacho good in any of them positions really. Like with the striker, no, with the.
I mean, he might just be relegated to the role that he should always be playing, which is super sub, bench role. Come on, stretch the game, like score a couple goals, get an assist, make an impact. Like that's what he should be, at least at this point in his career. So, but
We'll see.
that role that you're describing. Sorry, 1 second, just to say, or does that mean Rashford's remontada is continuing?
Maybe, yeah. It depends on who's the wing back again, because the wing back stays high and wide, but they do.
What are you saying, Davies? What about those Davies links?
North America, you got something for me?
They seem like
Rashford and Davies on the left hand side. Oh my god!
That would get caught out on the counter attack, but I don't care. As long as it's going that way, whatever goes that way, I don't care. As long as it goes that way.
I did that post on Stretford Trends Twitter showing the in possession structure. I don't know if you've seen it yet. It says
I'll look it up right now.
It says they use like 3 at the base, and then they use 2 CMs, and 1 CM will drop deeper, 1 will go higher.
Okay, I'm looking at it right now.
And then they'll use 2 wing backs.
Yeah.
And then they'll use a forward that will drop deep as well. And they'll use 2 inside forwards, 1 will drop deeper and 1 will support the striker.
It's going to be.
Do you think Xerxes and Hoyland can play together in this?
Xerxes and Hoyland?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Does he come in and use a back 3? I don't know. You know, he might just adapt to the team.
But that means we'll have Xerxes, Rashford, and Ahmad, and Garnacho fighting for one position. As we all know, Bruno's going to have the other position. That's a given. Bruno's
here forever now.
Bruno, I don't know. He must have someone's nudes or something like that, because he can never get dropped. He's always gonna play. He's always gonna play there.
Bro, and Ugarte's in there.
Oh, yeah.
Ugarte must be just like over the moon.
He came into a manager that didn't want him, and now he gets his manager that made him what he is.
Do you not think INEOS bought Ugarte for Amorim?
It could be, honestly.
You know, and they bought another centre back. Well, they bought 2 centre backs as well, so they were maybe preparing for a back 3.
Could be. They could have been playing the long game the whole time.
Or maybe they wanted Ten Hag to switch to a back 3, but Ten Hag just never did it. So they were just like, we want a back 3 manager, and they just got one in. Because they said that Ruben Amorim was one of him, McKenna, and Potter, was it? The top 3 in the summer? Once Tuchel was out the window, so... Yeah. Listen, all I'm saying...
Thing is, managers do adapt to the team, so if we've got Amorim, and he's a Manchester United manager, he'll definitely have to be adaptable. I don't feel like he'll stick with 3 like every game. Maybe, I don't know. It's just we haven't seen anything yet. But...
This is the only thing I say about Amorim. I've seen a lot of mandem online complaining, which sacking another manager, chopping and changing again. good. This is what a top level club does. Who's been the most successful club, European club in England the last 10, 20 years? Chelsea. How many managers have they had? God knows how many. Madrid, known for chopping and changing the managers, and look how many Champions League they got. Like, it's what top level clubs do. Listen, you say you want stability. I just don't want stupidity in my club. Keeping him was just stupidity. He had to go, and now I don't know. We'll see. We see what Big Ruben brings, but it's a bit too quick. It's a bit like they had this planned out. I think
Yeah.
they had contacts ready there with Ruben, and just looking for an excuse. And luckily, VAR came to our rescue. You know, screwed us over on Sunday. But look what happened.
I think for sure, like INEOS the whole time we're waiting to get a guy that they were really confident about before making the move, rightly or wrongly. Like that's what it was pretty obvious to me. That's what their plan was, especially in the summer when they've been talking to other managers this whole entire time. Like that's been pretty clear. They got as far as the salary negotiation with Tuchel in the summer. Before that, didn't go the way they wanted to, and he walked away. And they're like, okay, I guess we'll bring back Ten Hag. And then this whole time they were talking to Xavi, talking to Amorim, probably talking to McKenna still. Like they've been sourcing other managers the whole time, and then once they realized that okay, we got our guy, it's pretty much a done deal. Like okay, now we're ready to make this move. So I don't think they wanted a long-term interim. But it is nice in the meantime. I guess it's a nice segue into these few games that we're gonna have with Ruud. We're gonna be playing Chelsea again with an interim manager. We saw how that went last time with Carrick. But what are you guys saying about Ruud for a couple games? Could be good vibes there, to be honest.
I feel like he won't change anything. You know, like how a manager comes in and just starts playing a whole different style and formation.
Yeah.
I feel like he'll just come in and just sort of repeat what Ten Hag was doing and maybe fix up on some positioning of some players. You know, Rashford at right wing back already, and Garnacho starting every game. I feel like Ruud will like Ahmad. Yeah, he'll just make a few positional changes. I don't see anything changing mad, but the vibes will be crazy. Is it Old Trafford?
Let me look.
I think so.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, it is. It is.
Don't we play Leicester first though?
We play Leicester on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Let me see if that's at Old Trafford
So
in
imagine
the cup.
The
So that'll
chants are
be,
gonna be mad.
and then Chelsea's at Old Trafford as well. So he'll get 2 games at least. Our next 4 games are at Old Trafford actually.
I think
I feel like he'll be in for the weekend though. I don't know.
You think Amorim will be in for the weekend?
I feel like they're moving quite quick because usually when this stuff happens, they don't wait quite long.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I think there's literally no pressure on Ruud because we don't know if Amorim is going to even keep him once he comes in. Probably not. You know, top level managers love to bring in their own staff. Probably get rid of him. Ruud's is to be like, you know what? Why not? Let me just increase my own stock and show people what I can do the next 4 games. And the players are probably going to have a release over it because if you look at a lot of the reports, the players are like Ruud already acted as the manager when he was there. Ruud was the one communicating and doing the coaching sessions. So I feel like the players will have a lot of freedom. Just the next 4 days, kind of like Ollie, and when the first game against Cardiff 5-0, you know, just play, just go play and just have fun. It's like you're released now from these stupid instructions to just do whatever. And I think one to look out for on the Amorim is going to be Højlund. Because we've seen what he did with Gyökeres. And I'm not saying Højlund is as good as Gyökeres. I'm not saying that. You know, Victor Gyökeres is insane. But there's a lot of similarities in their build and how they can play and their strengths. And I believe in this new system, I think Højlund will be the one to reap the benefits of it. Big, tall, better in the channels, you know, kind of like a one-man counter, essentially. I feel like he'll do well underneath him. But I think we're beating Leicester. We're definitely losing against Chelsea. Ain't no way God's green up for winning. Cole Paul.
We could win.
I mean, Chelsea is always like, it's just like it'll be an entertaining game. Like anything can happen in that game.
Reece James is back as well.
They're definitely good. They're definitely. I mean, they're better than us, but like we can still win. Old Trafford.
Did you read them reports on Well, I don't know if you saw him, but it was like all the dressing room stuff that was happening. There was one of them saying when we lost to Bayern Munich, the players were clapping each other in
What
the
do you
dressing
mean?
room. Like
Like they
when
were
we lost to
gassed over
Bayern
the
Munich,
performance
when we
Oh,
lost
when we
when,
at
when
home or away?
away,
away 4-3.
No, when
Was that?
no, no.
away 4-3.
When Hoyland
Yeah, yeah,
scored and all that shit.
yeah, yeah.
When
They didn't
Onana,
name drop, but they said, oh, they were clapping each other. But the dressing room does feel like it needs a leader. I don't know, from the manager
Yeah.
and the players. They just feel like they're just self-serving players. I don't know. I feel like they're not giving up, but I feel like they just want.
I don't
No,
know.
I mean I don't think. Go ahead, Abba.
I disagree with that because we've seen how many last minute comebacks we've had underneath this manager. I think the last thing
No,
you can say,
I'm not saying they're giving up. I just feel like they don't care as much about the team. Like they're more
hey,
interested
listen, man, like
in themselves.
that's like I said, Jamie Carragher always says, and I agree with him. The most important man at a club is the coach. It literally is the manager. He can change an entire club around. I know we gassed about INEOS. You know how much great stuff they promised, how much people they brought in, this and that, blah blah blah. But I think this time period really enforced to me. You can have the greatest structure in the world. You could be just told to just coach or whatever. But that manager is the most important person at the club, and it's his job to instill the culture within the club. Do you get me? And if
Yeah,
you're not getting that from your gaffer, he's not charismatic at all. He's gassing you up for losing 4-3. Nana made a few mistakes and whatnot. And you have a bunch of few kids like Hoyland, Garnacho. They played over. I think Garnacho played that game. I can't really remember. Hoyland scored. First. Like obviously they're going to be gassed. They are going to be gassed, and it's up to the manager to instill that. We lost. We should be drawing or winning. We lost.
like don't you see it in their play? Like when they play, they're just a bit hot. I don't know. Garnacho has so many shots, and he doesn't.
Oh, you naming names. Ooh.
Mm.
Oh, you naming names.
I can't dive in deep to anything, but
I mean, isn't that the style of play though, to overload one side? So Garnacho's side he's basically 1v1 or 2v1 every time.
But even like when he has overlaps, he's passes.
I mean, yeah, he's naturally obviously a little bit more of a selfish player for sure. But
bro, the guy thinks he's Ronaldo on the left, but on the right he turns into the best like selfless right winger I've seen at the club. But when he comes to the left hand side, he just wants to be CR7. Brother, you're not CR7. And the one thing I'm happy about though is that there's a certain agency out there, yeah, that no more leaks, no more news.
You're getting a bit too ahead of yourself. Rene Hake is still at the club.
Who?
Rene Hake. That coach that we brought in, Rene. And
yeah, him.
Anthony's still at the club.
Anthony's getting sold for sure.
No, I can't. You man. He needed a stretcher and he had a sprained ankle. Has anyone here sprained their ankle?
Yeah.
Did you need a stretcher?
No.
Did you need a stretcher, Hassan?
No, you just walk it off.
Come on, man. Come on. What are we doing out here, man? Come on, dog. And hey, listen. If what you tell me about Amorim's true, that 3-4-2-1 to 3-4-3, that guy has no future at this club. And I think Ryan's doing.
You mean left wing back? He's always been a left wing back.
He'd be a good left back, He'd be a good left back.
Wing back as well. Like he's okay in possession. Like his passing's alright.
No man. This is the guy, man. Remember, he nutmegged the drug dealers, elastic code, the bus drivers, rainbow fix over who? The politician was saying, I don't know what that quote was.
That was a mad quote.
Listen, it was a cold quote. I'd never seen it in real life, but it was a cold quote. But yeah, I digress. He has no future at this club. There's literally no position for him.
On the futures, what do you think happens with the midfield?
Oh, Ugarte.
Casemiro,
Ugarte is going to play every game. Casemiro.
He's been cooking.
Can I be honest?
He's been cooking.
Casemiro didn't have a bad game against West Ham.
Yeah.
He played. Oh, he did a nutmeg. Did you see it?
Oh, he's not bad, but he can't. He's not. Bro,
he's not starting quality anymore. I don't think he's been that bad compared to last season. Last season was horrible.
He hasn't been that bad, but he can't. We gotta move on past him. Like we gotta get someone else.
I just want Amorim to trust the youth mainly.
And then we have who's been our best midfielder this season? It's been Christian Eriksen.
Yeah, Eriksen can.
In the year of our Lord 2024, Christian Eriksen's been our best midfielder. His numbers are insane.
Under Amorim, the midfielder is going to have to cover good ground. Not cover, but they're going to have to press quickly. And Ugarte, Mainu, Bruno. I think that'll be the midfield.
Oh, breaking news. Rodri's won the Ballon d'Or.
Ballon d'Or. I saw everyone
Breaking
going
news.
crazy over that today. It's like, why are people acting like he's not like a deserved winner?
Listen, all I'm saying is, I don't know why Bellingham's got rubbed out for no reason. That made no sense to me. Rodri was insane in the entirety of the year. We still one of City's key players. He was a good player. Like, he was consistently one of the best players of the whole year. Vinicius was injured for 4 months. Literally injured for 4 months.
Like, either one of them could have won it, and it would have been justified.
I'm not mad if either him, Jude, or Rodri won it. I wouldn't be mad either way.
Jude hype.
All I'm saying,
He's from Birmingham.
MR10's gonna be.
Obviously.
Listen, all I'm saying is that when you see Ahmad on that podium next year, I told you so. That's all I'm saying.
We'll see, man. We'll see. Yeah, it's quite mad. Just the whole day. Where were you guys when you got the news?
I was at work, bruv. All I'm hearing, Ornstein. I was like, what? I turned my head like, what? I almost got whiplash. I was like, what? What did he tweet? They go, what did he? I said, what did he tweet? They go, Ten Hag's gone. I was like, eh? Ten Hag's gone. My manager's right in front of me. I started shouting. I mean, what's wrong with you? I was like, listen, this is deeper than work. This is deeper than my paycheck. Not really. If you're watching this, it's not. This is deeper than that. You get me? He was finally gone, and then it was literally just there, like, it was literally. You know what I'm happy about though? There was no leaks. There was literally nothing. It just came out of nowhere from the club. Ornstein is Ornstein really a leak? Do we count Ornstein as a leak?
No,
he's not a leak, bro. Like, Ornstein's legit in it. Like, once Ornstein tweeted it, then boom,
the club
just happened. And listen, I knew I had to get my suit on for today, and all I'm saying is, when that Athletic article comes up as last few days, I will be there. I will be reading it straight away.
You know why it's taking long? Because it's going to be really long. I feel like they're going to dive into like 2 seasons ago. They're going to tell all.
Oh, this Laurie Whitwell's going to dive into like. Oh, he's going to.
It's not going to be a one-man piece. It's going to be Laurie Whitwell,
Adam Crafton.
You know, Ornstein probably going to be on it. Who's it? Carl Anker will definitely be there.
Listen,
there'll probably be another one as well.
What have they got cooked for me? What are they going to chef up for me? That's all I need to know. I'm going to dive deep into this and see what happened at my club.
Bro, there's probably going to be some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling. I reckon it's just going to be like the charisma was gone, the communication style was bad. Like, I've seen a lot of guys say, like last season, for example, everyone was saying he wants his team to play a high line. They're just not doing it. Whose fault is that then? it's literally your job to get these men to push up. If they're ignoring you, that is your fault, bro. That is your fault as the gaffer. So why are people making excuses like that? I never understood it.
I'm just so excited. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, man. I was just super excited. And in the office, people were saying we want Xavi. I was like, hold it right there. Hold it right there. No. I see what he did at Barcelona. I don't want that at my club. I see Mandem saying give it to Ruud till the end of the season, Carrick, and I was intrigued, but Ruben Amorim, it wasn't. I was not thinking about him. I wasn't thinking about him at all, bro. No, I was
one of those guys that's like he's always linked to us, but like I never thought he would be the manager. Never. I'm like, I mean, as I said, I need to watch more.
Where were you when the news hit?
Bro, I was asleep. And I woke up and to the ST group chat going, I saw your message first, Abu. I just, because there was a bunch of messages I was scrolling. I said, he's gone in all caps. I said,
Alhamdulillah.
No way. I click, go open Twitter, search Manchester United, just first tweet is club statement, Erik Ten Hag.
You know, I
couldn't believe it. I didn't think there was any way he was getting, just the way it was going, it just seemed like he was just gonna stay forever, to be honest. Like, it didn't seem like anything was ever gonna change. But
I want to know who pulled the trigger. Who looked dead in the eyes was like, "You're gone."
It was Barada and Ashworth, I think.
I think they said it was Wilcox did it. Want him as well.
Wilcox never rated him.
It was in the meeting. Yeah, Wilcox hated him from the beginning. But I'm just excited to see something different, bro. Just like something like
Honestly,
whoever
it's
comes
not-
in is just gonna come in. What?
It's all the same things for like since last year. We've just seen
Dude,
same
it's just the
problems.
same bullshit team selection, the same bullshit setup, like just the same bullshit, bro.
And then
Like,
can you
surely,
believe we were gassing up 5 passes in pre-season?
bro, we got
We were gassing
Ten
up.
Hag- Ten
Let's be
Hag
honest
new
now, yeah.
four-
Let's be honest. We were gassing up 5 passes in pre-season.
no, the new 4-2-4 auto possession shape, bro, is gonna change our lives.
Listen, I thought,
injured.
yo, penicillin is literally, I thought, yo, my life's gonna be changed, it's gonna be saved. But you know what? It's what it is. It is what it is.
You got me.
You got us. You got me.
The signs were in fact not there.
You know, Mason Mount would be a good player under Amorim if he,
Who?
you know.
Now you
There's a
got
guy
me.
that plays for us. He's in our club.
Who?
He's called Mason Mount. He wears the number 7.
I've no idea what you're on about, mate.
I think
I
maybe
literally
I might
have
have
no
forgotten
idea.
him by now.
Don't know who that player is, mate.
Oh, we believe in you, Mace. If you're watching, come back strong. Where's Luke Shaw, man? Where's Luke Shaw?
He tweeted. He
Did he
posted a
tweet?
picture.
He tweeted?
No, he posted a picture with him and Ten Hag.
Yeah, a
Thank you,
lot of
boss.
people did. Kobe did. Bro, people are so stupid.
Rashford's quiet. Not doing anything yet.
Yeah, I
I
feel like
wonder why.
Rashford. I feel
Varane,
like
I
Rashford
saw what you
hated
like,
him.
my friend.
Hey,
Hey,
He's
I
like,
saw
"You're
what
not
you
nice
tweeted,
things
my
you're not
friend.
grateful we achieved. I want to say thank you for all the success for the future, boss."
De Gea, I saw what you tweeted. Varane, I seen what you liked. I've seen this. How do you think Sancho's going to be received at Old Trafford?
Not
Booed.
well, I don't think.
Well, booed, innit? Why is
Yeah.
it not?
Probably just a few views, I think, and that's it. I don't think anyone really gives a.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
they
going to
do.
be on the bench, so
You don't want to start.
Pedro Neto's taking his chain.
yeah, bro. Ben took that.
Yeah, he's
Yo, Trent locked him up, and then Pedro Neto balled the next game. Sancho didn't touch the field.
He got hooked at half time from that game versus
Yeah, bro. Those little gimmicky assists, bro. They didn't move anyone.
He does them Busquets assists.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god!
Nobody
Don't
worried.
do that. Don't do
Nobody
that.
worried about no Sancho, bro.
Don't rub him out like that, bro. He was
Hey, the way Dallo playing though, he might get the best of Dallo. I'm not gonna lie.
no. Listen, Diego Dallo.
Genius, bro. Genius. Absolute genius. He started, bro, randomly. He started losing his man on corners. He started not tracking back. He started missing open goals. I see the vision now, bro.
But you know,
I
if
see
he
the vision.
carries that on, yeah.
I see the yeah. No,
Carries that on,
let's snap back. Let's snap back though.
Diego Dallo. I respect you. I see what you've done. You played 43 of the last 44 games, completing all 90 minutes in 43 of those games, playing every Portugal game, and you're like, Bundes, I need a rest. I need to go to. I need a weekend at Ibiza to chill with some buddies. I see your vision. You decided to miss an open goal. I respect it hugely. I see you did. You're my player of the year, man. You're my player of the year already, man. He's my player of the year. He's my player of the year. But none of this inverting business now from Amorim. Listen, yeah, I want to see him high and wide. I want to see my wingers inverted and they're close to my striker. That's all I want. Please, I beg. Just none of this. I don't want my right back going forward on goal with my right winger. He scored 30 goals 2 seasons ago. Behind him playing right wing back.
Honestly,
wanna
that
see that
last
again.
game, my head was gone.
I don't want to send that.
Oh,
Like,
my head
everyone's
hasn't been
saying-
going in a while. I'll be honest. I haven't cared in a while.
No, like everyone was saying, oh, how did we miss those chances? I get it. Any professional footballer should be scoring that. But when it's your right back in those positions instead of your right winger, does that not tell you there's a problem?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of problems. Man. There's still a lot of problems. Like,
I think Garnacho
just because
might,
Emery is here doesn't mean everything's just like solved. Or he's not even here yet. First of all,
and
and
Garnacho might get humbled a bit now. Like,
surely Ahmad will start playing a bit more.
honestly, Ahmad needs to play. I feel like
Listen, I don't mind Garnacho. Like I actually like he's getting into good positions. Like I said before, he's fearless. Intensity. I like it. He misses too many chances from I like him, but at least he gets into those positions. At least he's got intensity. Makes him sitting behind. I don't mind. I'm not as big as a hater as everyone else. But please, for the love of God, take your brother's phone away from you and smash it up, or just delete Twitter from his phone, or just make him have a burner account because the stuff he's saying is incredible. It's actually insane. Like, did you man see what he tweeted about Vinicius today? But he deleted it.
No, what did he say?
No, did
Let me get my phone out. Roberto, you can't hide from me.
Are you sure you didn't get Sintel'd?
No. It wasn't United Central. Although United Central would go, triple platinum. I can't lie.
It actually would for sure.
Someone said, "Why did Vinicius win it?" Roberto Garnacho with a tick.
Oh, I thought you meant actually like Alejandro Garnacho too.
No. Roberto tweeted, because of all the problems he's had, not football terms, and no one can convince me about anything else. What does that mean, bro?
What problems is he talking about?
What do you mean, bro?
You know what they mean.
Yeah, but Roberto, I'm looking at you, brother. What does that mean?
You know, you saw Enzo's video the other day.
Oh, about
Hype.
the guy was like, "Oh, what did he say? You like French players?" Was that what he said to him?
So was crazy.
There's some guy in Selfridges. He literally like recording Enzo. He goes, "Oh, you like French players, don't you?" Enzo was like, "Yeah," with a smile on his face. But yeah.
Crazy one. Anyways, Leicester and then Chelsea.
Yeah, it's just vibes now. It's just like we're just chilling, bro. We just kick back when whatever happens. Hopefully Ruud can get it done in a couple
You know what
games.
I'm gonna hate though? I'm gonna hate this. You know when our players are put in better positions and they start scoring and performing, everyone's gonna be like, "Why didn't they do it under Ten Hag?" Because they were in those positions under Ten Hag. Ten Hag never put them in those positions. It's like as soon as Jose left, Oli came in and the players were put in closer to goal. Why are they now performing? Because they're closer to goal. They play because they're closer to each other. They're closer to goal. That's what happens.
4-3-3 straight away.
Literally, and I know there's a certain whiny guy who lives in Nottingham who's going to be like whining, "Oh, why are these players doing this? No, whatever." Fact checking his son or something like that. I don't know what my man's on. Little fed, but he's going to be screaming whatever. Yeah, I'm not here for it. I just want vibes. I think the vibes may carry us against Chelsea. You never know, man. It's straight vibes from now on.
No, good vibes. Hopefully the vibes will be good.
There is a lot of pressure on the players now.
Yeah, I think the players will just go out and play free. Like they're playing with house money at this point. Like it doesn't really matter until whoever comes in. Hopefully, like this manager process doesn't get super drawn out either. Like I want it to just be like next guy in, boom, we're starting on this new project.
And what I like though is that there's an international break soon, so he'll have more time on the training ground with the players who are not going to be picking international football. To work on some stuff and stuff like that. Work with the academy kids a bit, maybe. We know Amorim likes to bring in youth. That's what I've read on Twitter. So, and we got the second best youth academy in all of football, as far as I'm concerned.
I've seen a picture now. Pogba in the Europa League at Juventus.
I've just seen that too. Yeah,
playing with Amorim. That's crazy.
Played against Amorim.
He's mad young, huh?
He's 37.
39.
Oh my god.
I thought he's 37.
Something whatever.
Let me look. He is 39.
But there's a trend now in football where like everyone's getting younger. The managers are getting younger. The kit men are getting younger. Cafe reception's got to get younger. I'm sorry, love, but you got to get cut. You know what I'm saying? You got to get younger. You get me? Like everyone's getting younger. It's crazy.
Should I call it? What's your predictions for Leicester and then Chelsea? Will call after Chelsea. Unless something happens.
I have no idea what's gonna happen. Really, I think it'll just be like I feel like we'll beat Leicester, and then like Chelsea, we might like draw, or I think could win, or it could like literally anything could happen. I have no idea. It depends who's the manager.
I think it'll be 4-2 against Leicester. I think it's gonna be back to back, end to end, and they'll score 2, and we'll just outblast them because we're better firepower. Then against Chelsea have been good, but they haven't been that good this season, so there is places to get them at. But this new Caicedo and Lavio partnership in midfield it's looking strong. It's looking like grown men strong, and Reece James is back. Well, until he blows.
I feel like we'll beat Leicester 3-1, and then we'll draw to Chelsea in the middle.
I can definitely see that. A 2-2 draw or some shit.
Yeah, it's at Old Trafford, and they're going to want to.
Old Trafford, Ruud at the helm versus Chelsea.
Compact Ruud, compact structure. Even Amorim, compact structures. Both of them.
I'll believe it when I see it, man. I got too much PTSD.
Those open lines in midfield.
Yeah, I don't know. Just seeing something normal is gonna be weird.
It's gonna be like, oh, we can actually play football now.
If I see my wingers in the half space, I think I'll cry tears of joy. I think I genuinely will cry tears of joy.
You don't
Oh,
want them hugging the
Rashford
touchline
having
anymore.
more than one shot per game. Oh my days.
Oh my god. That first Rashford shot when he's literally like next to the goal.
When he just gets played the ball. Well, he didn't the other day. That was just one time though.
Well, it just listen. If I see Diego Dallo running with and seeing Ahmad inverting and Ericsson next to them, a little triangle. Oh, the tears in my
Yeah,
eyes thinking about it,
he
man.
likes triangles a lot. Amorim, like diamond.
Like triangles. See, she's Illuminati confirmed, bro. It's basically gonna win. Basically gonna win.
You heard it here first. Trouble coming. Treble
Called it.
3, triangle 3 sides.
Call it.
Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. 3-piece suit. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
3 people on this panel.
Think about it. Think about it. 3 goals scored all season. Think about it. Think about it.
Oh gosh. Well, relief. Are you guys feeling relieved? I feel pretty relieved to not. I feel like there's just a big monkey off my chest, weight off my shoulders. Like I can finally take a deep breath, not have to worry about this guy anymore.
I can finally just go into a game without thinking what kind of BS am I going to see this today.
You know, it feels like there's a new I don't know, something new happened.
This is what should have happened in the summer, though.
Feels fresh.
You see all this good vibe and goodwill. Like this is what should have happened in the summer.
Before, it just felt like the same thing kept happening again and again. For 1 year, I was watching the same problems and the same football and the same team selections. It was like just a repeat of a whole year. I was going crazy, man. I had enough. Last week, the week before, I didn't even want to watch this. Like, didn't watch some of this game.
Harry Mass, I see you for the next 2 games.
That'd be hilarious if Hamas just played.
Listen, all I'm saying, if Malassi and Shaw are suddenly back fit, I will. I don't know what I'll do if them two suddenly come back fit right after this guy's gone. I swear to God.
He likes sports science a lot as well. Somewhere at Amorim.
Oh, finally, no more BS injuries to our players for no reason. No more overplaying them. I think.
He rotates a lot. So.
What players do you think will benefit the most from him coming in? I think I got my
from the back.
No, just the top 3 players, like whatever position.
Onana, Menu. I know Menu. Ugarte, Menu, Rashford, Ahmad, and maybe Hoyland. I don't know, because he does like his striker to drop deep still.
I think for me it'll be Defo Ugarte, Defo Onana, and my surprise shout is Defo Maguire. I think he's gonna come back into the team because Yoro is close coming back, but not yet fully coming back. I think he's gonna like him. You know, Maguire made 1-2 mistakes this season. That's bound to happen, but he's played all right majority of it. And I think I would say Bruno, but I don't know, man. Hoyland, because I think he's gonna love him because he has the same, not exactly the same profile, but same physical build and same potential in the way he could play to Gyökeres, I think.
Yeah, I hear that for sure. I think Manu for sure, just playing in a more compact midfield and like something with more structure.
I think people to pass to doesn't have to run with the ball all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
I was hearing stuff like Marcos Aldo, Pedri, Yamal, Kubasi. Brother, I don't care about your little La Masia Utes. There's only one geezer who's the best young midfielder in the world and he's coming back in about 6 weeks' time. But he's coming back. He's coming back.
Where do you think this leaves Lisandro?
Left centre back or no centre back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left centre back or brother, you're not going to be there, mate. I'm sorry.
Let's hope Ten Hag buys our Deadwood offers next club he goes to.
Who do you think is gonna like not gonna play now? He's like he's just done. Sorry, I said who do you think like future's like he's done and dusted now? Like he's just not gonna have a future.
Anthony. I don't know. Do you think Xerxes will be all right?
Be calm. You got. I mean, we only have a couple strikers, so like he's got to play a little bit.
Probably Ericsson. I don't know. But well, he's leaving anyway, Ericsson. So. Yeah, mostly just Anthony. We'll see what happens with Martinez. The rest, I don't know. That's it for me.
I think we have a decent squad. I think we have a top 4 squad. I know you're gonna hate me saying that, Hassan, but we have a top 4
I know
squad.
we have top 4 squad, but it's like, I don't know. Can we change a few positions and challenge?
Give it a year or 2, I think so.
Maybe.
All I know is that by the end of the year, United are going to be having one more Premier League title when the City's charges come in. That's all I know.
Only time will tell. But we got a good start today. Moving in the right direction. And we just got to see what happens from here. But yeah, any last thoughts?
I got some video content coming on this YouTube channel.
Yeah. Make sure you guys stay tapped in on the YouTube. We got a bunch of stuff coming out about everything that's happening. New manager, systems of play, style of play, video analysis, all that stuff. So make sure you guys stay tapped in. Abu?
We're winning it all, my friends. We're winning it all.
You heard it here. It's not over yet.
It's not over till the fat lady sings. And I have not heard Susan Boyle sing in a long time.
You can go listen to it right now, seeing as though you're partying this. Right.
All right. On that note, we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.